Hey everyone, this is the Swiss Victorinox doing another watch review, and obviously what we're doing here is an Omega, but what you don't know exactly is maybe what's inside said box. And I'll just quickly show you. There we go. I'm just putting the watch number down. It's the 225450. So anybody that knows their Omegas knows that this is kind of a cult following behind this watch. Now I've had my eyes on this piece for quite some time, and I finally pulled the trigger here not too long ago because I wanted a perfect example. And this has been discontinued since, I believe, 2008. And it's so having said that it's been discontinued for such a long time, it's hard to find a mint example of this piece. People usually buy them, hang on to them, and they don't let them go ever again. Or they buy them and they wear them constantly because they're so comfortable. So this is like literally a mint piece. There's like no wear on anything. The cards are absolutely mint. As you can see, the box is mint condition. Everything. It even has the hand tag in here, for crying out loud, which is really hard to find with these pieces. And the hardcover instruction manual in the back. So enough of that. Even this outer sleeve is pretty mint. Lo and behold, here she is. Get a good look at her. This is the 41.5 millimeter face on it, and you can actually tell if it's the larger version, not the mid-size, if it has this little indice right beside the date wheel. So inside this piece is the Omega Caliber 1120, which is based on the ETA 2892-A2, and it doesn't have the coaxial escapement in it, but who really cares? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's not that much of a. I mean, they say it's longer intervals between servicing and maintaining your watch piece, but that's yet to be seen, really. So instead of like servicing this every 5 years, you'd be servicing a coaxial every 7, is what they're saying. Yeah, there's a lot of controversy behind that. Good on Daniels for coming up with a new escapement. I mean, that's huge, but it's not really proven itself yet. And the 2892, which is in here, is thinner, right, than the 28. Oh God, what is it? 2824, I think, which is in all their coaxials now. So it's nice and thin. I think the depth of this watch is, or the height rather, is 11 millimeters. So it's nice and thin. Wears nice and thin on the wrist too. And you can see on here, even these examples have the lasered Omega logo on it. So of all the watches I've owned, that have come through my hands, I've got to admit to you that this is definitely not the most expensive by any means. Like, this is like a fraction of some of my watches. But I love this the most. And this isn't really even the Hollywood phase, or, you know, speaking first love kind of thing. I'm if you watch my videos, I'm very picky. Absolutely pick watches apart. What do I hate? What do I love? I love everything on this watch, really. Not too keen on the pin and collar in the bracelet, and not too keen that there's not any fine adjustments. But with that being said, there's nothing wrong with it. This came to me with no scratches whatsoever, so I put all these scratches on the buckle. It was absolutely mint. Yeah, it's just perfect, absolutely perfect. Actually, I like this more than I like my Submariner. A lot, actually. I even like this more than I like my Rolex Explorer too. It just wears so nice. And actually, unscrewing this, it's buttery smooth. When it pops out, there's no wiggle whatsoever on the stem. You just about find that in every Rolex, even the subs. Because I have both